So today is turning out, I was thinking, what is that? Oh, it's my curtain, that purple thing. Today is turning out to be a better day. Things are going better. My mood's better. It helps when you go ahead and take a shower, wash your hair, and eat something good. I know my teeth. I lived in my car for 4 years. And there's so many days that I was so depressed. I didn't care about I stopped. Well, I always kept, a lot of mouthwash. But there come a point where I just said, I don't care. I just couldn't deal with it. So I didn't. And that's what happened to my teeth. But I don't want to go and get a good, have all my teeth that I do have now pulled out and get false teeth. I don't want to. I'll just have to live with what I have, and I have to keep brushing my teeth more 3 times a day and using the mouthwash 3 times a day so I can keep what I do have. And now my mouth is it's like crooked because of my teeth, but I'm not the greatest looking, but I'm by no means ugly. And I was talking about the Grammys again. I still think, why can't they have 3 Grammy winners? Why do they only have to have only one? Like the Academy Awards too. They should give out more awards of the like the Oscar. They should have 2 Oscars or something. I don't think Marilyn Monroe ever comes to my mind. We all talk about Marilyn Monroe, of course, and she was very, very talented and very special. She never won an Oscar, you know. But they should have, 3 Oscar winners and 3 Grammy winners because there's a lot of good actors and good musicians out there. Why not? Why do they have to pit everyone against each other and then, try to talk bad about people and cause trouble and stuff? That's not what we're here for. And the controversy. Yeah, Beyonce should have gotten a Grammy too. And yes, Celine Dion should have been acknowledged more, but I don't think Taylor Swift um, did neglected to acknowledge her more when she picked up her award because she was trying to be rude or mean to her. I think she just spaced it out. She just got so excited, she forgot what she was doing, and she probably owes Celine Dion an apology, actually. And I'm sure she'll get around to it if she ever, well, I'm sure she's heard, if she does an interview. I watch TikTok a lot and they put Taylor Swift on a lot, and they like to have her at these talk show things. And yeah, she's real cute and interesting to listen to. But a lot of celebrities are. They like to put her on for some reason more than a lot of others. Maybe I don't know why. Maybe I don't know. I'm not in the celebrity world. But she could apologize to Celine, and say, I'm sorry. I was so spaced out and so excited over everything, you know. She could go ahead and apologize to Celine, but that would be okay. That would be acceptable. And so I don't know why people want to start to hate Taylor Swift. I mean, sure, she's probably said some stupid things and did stupid things like we all do, and slighted someone here. But it seems like she really does try to be good and kind to everyone. But And I think Beyonce should have got a Grammy. Lana Del Rey should have gotten a Grammy. And Celine Dion should have been acknowledged to be the diva that she is. But you got to remember, too, Taylor Swift is only like 35 or something. She's not that old. And Celine Dion is from like my generation. A person, well, I'll just say 60. I listened to Celine when I was in my 30s, and Taylor Swift was a baby, so you can't expect her to, be so up on Celine Dion because she's a different generation. She's a lot younger than us older people. So I don't think she slighted Celine out of being rude or being mean to her. I think it's because they're younger people now. Celine is an older woman like me. She's in her 60s. And so, that, of course, Taylor Swift would love Celine Dion. Who wouldn't love her? But it's not like she grew up so much listening to Celine Dion because she's a younger generation. She's only in her 30s, like Beyonce and all of them. You can't expect them to, think all the same things that us older folks did. So, everybody needs to kind of let that go and just forget about it. Taylor Swift is only in her 30s. She's still super young. She has her whole life ahead of her, and she met a wonderful man that she's falling in love with, and she's living the American dream, and that's wonderful. He sure is cute, though. Whew, goodness. He's a man's man. And what's wrong with that? She's a tall girl, but she's got a beautiful figure. But so does Beyonce, and so does Rihanna. A lot of girls that are in the music industry do. So, if they find true love and they get married and they have children and have a family, that's what we all want to have. And so she has plenty of time to do that. And then her kids can go on stage with her, like Beyonce's daughter and Kanye West and his daughter, Northwest, goes on stage now. So she's going to be a talented and popular musician. Oh, and don't forget about me. I'm a talented and popular musician. Not really. I was a stripper for 20 some years. I never could get a good job. Oh, I've been to school, I've been to college. I could never snag a good job, and it was all I could get, so that's what I did. So, I have music, and I've been on the stage. I know, and men gave me attention, and I it was nice to be thought of, oh, you're pretty and stuff like that. But, that's not the kind of life you really. Most of the time I would end up quitting. I would go there, and then I would be like, oh, I got all this money and everyone says I'm pretty and I can go out and buy new clothes and I can put my makeup on and I can feel good. But after a while, you're like, this is not really what I want. But the money, it hooks you. And I was a good dancer too. Of course, I watched all the other girls. We didn't get lessons. I watched the girls and did what they did. That's all there was to it. Nobody gives you a lesson. Oh, so don't forget about me. I'm a YouTube celebrity. Hopefully, I'll start looking better because I'll be taking care of myself. I do have a big nose. Goodness. But I think I'm part French, and maybe French people have bigger noses. But when I take better care of myself and put some eyeliner on and some lipstick on and stuff, I look pretty and I like it. What's wrong with that? I would like to find a wonderful, cute guy that wants to take me out and fall in love. But, I want a cute guy. Can you blame me? I want someone that I'm attracted to physically mentally, emotionally, and all that stuff. And I can't just. A lot of times, guys got crushes on me, but I wasn't attracted to them. Well, when you're a stripper, it doesn't matter. You don't care about all that. You're just gonna whoever puts a dollar down, mm, he's good enough. But you're not expected to marry the guy or make him into your boyfriend, though you could if he was, you know what I mean, for the money. And I didn't mean prostitution. Guys like to buy gifts for girls. Maybe they want to buy them. Who knows? That's none of my business. But I was a dancer. I was a stripper, and I was good, and I made good money. But that was a. In the later years, though, the guys wised up, and they're like, "Well, we don't want to just give you money to take your top off. We expect something." So then they were like, not wanting to tip girls just for dancing at first. It was like that. But then after a while, they're like, oh, we want private dances, and then we'll give you money. So they were kind of like withholding the money from us until we give them a private dance, you know. And so you did. And you dance up close. Of course, you do take your clothes off behind the curtain. You dance up close to the guy, and you're nice, and maybe you rub up against him and stuff like that. But you get paid for it, and everybody knows you do it. And you have to give the bar, well, the one last place I worked at, you had to give the bar a fee, a cut. So you go to the bar and you go to the ATM and you have the guy, you tell him, uh, well, it's there's rates for 15 minutes. It's like $30 to the bar, and then you can charge whatever you want. I don't know what people do in their own behind the curtain, but I know I did a private show, and that's where the real money was at the end. They're not so much wanting to put out for just giving you $1 for taking your top off and laying on the floor with your bottoms off too. Well, of course, you come out and you're fully clothed and you have a cute costume and your high heels. In the first song, you're wearing your clothes. The second song, you take your top off. And the third song, you take your bottoms off. And everybody, that's just the way you do it. But the guys now, they were like, well, we don't want to just pay for that. We want a private show and then we'll give you money. So they were kind of like wanting to withhold the funds until they got their private show. They got wise to us strippers. And they started withholding the money. Funny guys. But that's the way it is. You can't blame them. They were like, no, we want a little more than just that. So I did private shows. And you rubbed up against the guy. Well, you got close, obviously, and everybody knows that's what you did. It was legal. You weren't doing prostitution. I don't know what people did when they left with the guy, and that's none of my business, you know, whatever. But I didn't want to do all that. It was the only job I could get, the only money I could get. So I'm a celebrity too, and I was a performer too. Anyway, I'm being silly. Thanks for listening. And I like some attention, and you're listening, giving me attention. I like that.